Over the past few years, I've played a lot of old school RuneScape. I've tried main accounts, Iron Men, Group Iron, Leagues, Dead Man, and even some crazy restricted accounts like only getting to play for an hour a day. But I've never played a hardcore character. Until now. In this mode, you only live once, and with my eventual goal being to obtain a quest cape, I'm gonna have to completely change the way I play the game. I'll have to risk nothing, over-prepare for everything, and get lucky with some things. Welcome to YOLO. What's up everyone, welcome back to another episode of YOLO. I think we're on number 7 now. I've been grinding away off cam, of course, as always, and got my defense up to 80 as I said at the end of the last video. I also just got myself a Herblore level processing shit that I had banked, and a couple of prayer levels to get me up to 60, so we now have Chivalry for the first time. Very cool indeed. Should definitely help out with Perilous Moons too. I made a couple of investments. I put 500k in miscellaneous, so it should actually start producing some stuff for me now. And I also got a dragon battle axe for strength boosting when I'm doing my AFKing at the crab, so just a nice little extra one. A few more potions in the supply now as well, which is nice. And I got some caskets here just in case there's anything spicy inside that helps with this next little grind. Vestment robes would be the spicy drop, by the way. Nothing in those though. Ooh, we got the wolf mask. Very drip, very drip. Now I can be a furry. Okay. So my next plan is, or my next main goal is Perilous Moons. But I would like to try and pick up a Ring of Defense first, because I think that will be very worth it. Especially with the lack of any Barrows gear, given the fact that I got Giga unlucky. Although I may end up having to go back to Barrows, because I don't have that many charges in my Warp Scepter. I've got like 600. So I may need to go and re-up on Chaos Runes. Spend some Death Runes there instead. I think I've got those. Yeah, I've got 2,000 Death Runes. I can go wind blast some Barrows if I need to stock up again on Chaos. But who knows, maybe we'll get spooned on this one. Right? It's got to happen somewhere. I mean, there is danger in this boss, potentially. But as long as I keep my focus, don't make any silly mistakes, keep the health high, we should be okay. Max hitting 19s now with the Warp Scepter. It went up at some point during our grind. Oh, he meleeed me! Cheeky bastard. Kill 1 of the day. Kill 4 overall. Another one down. Dragon arrows. Interesting one. I've also got these 2 tiles tagged because I'm fairly certain to the right distance that if he learned to reads, I can just run to the other tile and I should be safe. It's worked that way so far, so until it doesn't, I'm going to keep using it. They were just random tiles that I found, they weren't like specifically marked. But as you see there, it's usually something to that effect. 9 KC, nothing so far. It is only a 1 in 43 drop rate though, I think, so 10 KC. I definitely brought way too much food, because I only need it if I make mistakes. Bring more moths on the next trip. And he drops food as well, so. Holy shit. That was a little scuffed. Turned my prayer off a little early and didn't move. 11 KC. Got enough moss for a couple more. These charges are going down quick though. I feel like I am going to have to head back to Barrows. 14 KC. Managed to get 10 kills that trip, which isn't too bad. I think I brought 12 moths, so just over 1 moth a kill using offensive prayers as well. Ooh, 8 black dragon hide. Actually kind of spicy. Don't quite have the level for it, but I'm not far off. I could boost to the VAMs, but who cares about VAMs? I'd need 81 No, I'd need 80 crafting. 4 more levels to boost to the actual hide gear. Ooh, a crystal key. I didn't know they dropped those. It's kind of spicy. Not many things drop a full crystal key. I need to get on Huey at some point. I've got like fucking 5 lunar skilling key halves. I don't have any of the boss key halves. I always thought they should add them to the moon's drop table, but it didn't for some reason. Hey, the steel ring! Oh, kill number 22. 24 extra stab, slash, and crush. It's going to be huge for moons. I think, seeing as I'm here and I've got pots and I've only got about 100 charges left, I'm going to see if I can just finish off 25 KC, because I'm fairly certain that's the last combat task here. So I won't have any reason to come back if I just get that done. Hopefully, I have the runes to finish it off. Another crystal key. 65 charges. Can we get 2 more kills? 30 charges left. We used 35 on that kill. Oh, this could be a close one. Am I going to end up meleeing with the rune axe? 22 casts if I counted right. There is the champion. Did I count right? I'm kind of curious. 8 left I should have. Let's go. I am a mathematical genius. Well, this steel ring should definitely help with the moon's attempts on top of the 10 defense levels I just got. The only downside is our moonlight potion isn't up to super defense level yet, so it's only going to give us like a +9, +10 bonus or something. So that's a bit shitty, but I think with the extra levels and the steel ring, we'll probably be okay, even with just rune. We'll find out very soon. I'm going to have a spliff first, and then we'll get right to the moons. Alrighty then, folks. I am here in my finest defensive gear with around 260 in the respective melee bonuses. Hopefully it is enough. The only one I'm really concerned about is the Blood Moon. The other two are usually relatively okay, but the Blood Moon can go long because of his healing. First up though is Blue, so let's see how this one goes. Well, Blue Moon's kinda getting destroyed. Man, they made this phase way easier. There's so many less tornadoes. What the hell? When did they change this? Still gets hit, but yeah, that was significantly less. I don't think it lasted as long as either. I feel like the Ring of Defense is doing a lot right now. I should have brought a spec weapon, I'm done. I mean, it is going kind of slow, which is kind of surprising to be honest, because we've got decent gear. It's not super slow, but this is like the second snowflake phase I've had. Though I did come in like right before the start of one. There she goes, Blue Moon down. Okay, Blood Moon. I think I should stock up on food fully before going into that one. Alright, this is potentially the toughest one. I am not going to hesitate to teleport out if things get pear-shaped. That's what the Ring of Julian is there for. Keep the health high, although try not to eat during phase where DPS is possible. Fingers crossed the ring does some work. Let's go, beast. Okay, so far so good. Doesn't mean she won't just heal up a ton in the next phase, but I mean, unless I just got super lucky RNG, this might actually be farmable in the current gear. Who fucking needs barrows, right? I wasn't really sure if it would be, or if it'd be something that we could get done, but only just, and then complete the quest and move on to something else. But it's looking pretty good. I mean, I ate 3 times in Blood Moon? Like, this is putting in fucking work. 24 extra defenses is nothing to sniff at. Feel pretty tanky right now with these 80 defense levels. Would be nice to have the extra bonus of the super defense. But we need 65 Herblore for that, and we're still a while away. I don't have a stab weapon, so I'm just using the axe for everything here. Though with how reasonable this has felt, I might go try and do the Final Dawn, like, pretty soon. get ourselves the Arcan Blade as a 6 stab weapon. And a nice spec. Zombie Axe is honestly so good. I'm so glad they added something between DSIM and Whip. Because on my first Iron Man, my group Iron Man, that's my main, like, it was just DSIM all the way up until 85 Slayer. There was no better option for me, and it sucked. They've done a good job lately, not just adding mid-game content, but also rewards usable in the mid-game, like the Zombie Axe and the Arcan Blade. I mean, the Arcan Blade is honestly a goated update, because there was 0 easily obtainable stab weapon before for an Iron Man. There we are. High hitter. Not sure what that task is, but whatever. We're done! We can go back to the monolith, and then we can claim our loot. Very, very cool. Kind of makes me want to do a few runs as well, because of how manageable the whole thing was. I'm very pleasantly surprised. And I'm kind of glad I didn't waste like 2 more weeks at fucking Barrows just to get some extra defense gear when we don't even really need it. Ooh, there's some big XP drops coming as well. There it is, 40k Slayer, 5k Runecraft Hunter and Fishing XP, all the way up to 58 Slayer. Apparently we need Thieving and Runecraft. I mean, neither of them are that far away. Our first lunar chest. At Little Darts. Some super compost, some Harlanders and Swamp Tar. I think I'm just going to send 1 or 2 more, you know. Let's just see how it feels. Let's just see. Wow, another run down. No problems at all, really. Let's see if the loot on this one's any better. I might just jam a few. I'm gonna figure it out. I do kind of want to just rush towards the final dawn and then farm this. And maybe get some Herblore levels before starting the farm properly as well. There's a bunch of water orbs. That's certainly a nice one to add to the bank. Will up the cash stack a lot. Which it needs to recover a bit after sending it all on Miscellanea. Don't have to farm the Frostnagur anymore. We can farm this instead for our cash orbs. So while I'm doing this, I had this list of quests that I kind of want to get done this episode anyway. Mainly to focus on both agility and Herblore. Get those up a bit higher. They're awkward to grind, as always. But this Grimtails in particular, I remember has Thieving XP attached to it. So I think I will do that very soon, as that will help me towards the final dawn requirements. Man, my accuracy ain't shit. I wonder if it's worth bringing the Defender, because I'm honestly not getting hit that much. Just the Blood Moon now. I'll make this the last run. I don't want to just do this all day. I am going to move on to Grimtails. Ooh, getting hit a bit more on this fight. Definitely increasing the length of it with these heals. Honestly, an extra 10 attack levels would go far as well. It is my now understated one. I'm not going to spend another day AFKing Crab, but whenever I do have AFK time, I will be there AFKing attack. Okay, this has been a lot of phases. There we are. Last chest for the minute. Bone Shards! Irrit Leaf, not bad at all. Not upset with that. We've already got almost 1,000 of these as well, which are a great thing to passively alch to train magic. Not I can be asked with that in a minute, but I'm sure I'll get around to it at some point. Alright, I'm going to make sure I have the boosts available for this. I should have the agility potion already. I'll go sort all this out and see you all for the quest. So, bit of a weird one, but I need 2 Tyramin potion unfinished for this quest, and I used all my Tyramin earlier. I was going to go kill some Chaos Druids, but apparently there's a broken table here you can search once on your account. And it gives you 2 Tyramins and a Rogue's Purse. Okay, there's the Tyramin Sword, and yes, I'm doing a Barrows run while I'm at it, because I figured if I was using my minigame teleport down here, I may as well just send one. Never lucky. Figured I may as well bring my crystal keys with me at the start of this one. Seeing as though the chest is very close to Silas. I hope I don't die easier as a hardcore or when I'm tiny. What if this rat gets me? Terrified. Level 95! Okay, I still have 81 hit points. I have like no memory of this. I mean, I've done it before, but I guess that's what Quest Helper does. This must be trippy as fuck without Quest Helper. Oh, I need the agility boost, you kidding me? I thought I was done with the agility pot. Got him. One golden goblin for you, sir. It was a very quick quest. It only took just over 20 minutes. All the bonuses on offer here. Certainly very worth it. And there we are. A shit ton of XP in a bunch of different abilities. We get the Dwarven Helmet for some fucking reason. Look at all those levels. Farming 57, Agility 58, Thieving 64, Woodcutting 71. We just need 2 more Thieving levels now. I think Curse of a Rav actually gives quite a lot, but we're not quite there on the agility front. To be honest, I do kind of just want to rush the Final Dawn. Seeing as though it's a fairly new quest, I feel like it's my first opportunity to have an early Arcane Blade on an Iron Man account, and I think that I should take that opportunity and use it as much as I can. Like, I'm 5 combined levels in Thieving and Runecraft off. I'm just going to spend a few hours, or however long it takes, at Guardians of the Rift. It probably won't take that long just to get 3 Runecrafting levels. I'm still low level, so it should be a reasonable amount of XP gain. And then I can get the Thieving relatively quick, or just AFK in Valamore. So it might take me the rest of the day to get those 5 levels, but maybe I'll get to this quest tonight. If not, it'll be in the morning. I'll see you after I've got my grinds on.
The next day.
Morning everyone. I did grind the levels for Thieving and Runecrafting both last night. Actually got a Catalytic Talisman as well, which is kind of cool, I guess. Might be useful somewhere. Maybe I can use it for Morning's End. Anyway, that's there. We got the levels. I did a little bit of AFKing at Crab as well, because I couldn't be bothered to do the quest last night. I was too tired. Here we are. It's time to do the Final Dawn. Fingers crossed there are no upsets. Like, everything makes me terrified on this account, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm built for hardcore, but we're still alive at the moment, so gotta keep it pushing. Definitely blended in, aren't I? I bet no one can guess which one I am. Oh my god, I remember doing this the first time and searching everything, every single crate and barrel and shit, because it wasn't Quest Helper then. It was release day. First fight. Ah, it still won't let me put my gear on. So annoying. You can't pray in this fight either, apparently. Oh, I just have to step away every time. Oh, my auto's on. That's what's fucking me. There we go. First fight down. Okay, I don't think we have a fight for a while, so I'm gonna put Graceful on. Sorry guard, I forgot to get a bone. Beer puzzle down. Okay, I'm not sure if I brought enough prayer for the next bit, but hopefully we're okay. I wonder if I could have made Moonlight Potions for this fight. Might have been more efficient for the prayer. I'm not sure if they'd disappear when I go into the next section though. Here goes. I'm meant to flick these two. They attack off sync, mage and ranged, and they hit pretty hard. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Alright, we're on to the last leg. The hard bits. I'm scared. Not even gonna front. I don't know if I can teleport out when we get to the Ennius portion. I'm praying that we can, because I'll probably want a resupply. This is going okay so far. Oh, one of them died. We are done now though. I might have enough food to take a crack at this, actually. Oh my gosh, I have to melee this guy? I thought you were meant to range him. It told me to bring range. Okay, I'm probably going to have to dip. I mean, I can try poking with the DDS, but it's not going to work, is it? Right, we're out. Maybe the range stuff was just for the waves. Okay, take 2. Probably should wait for my spec to recharge, but oh well. One hit. There we are. May as well just do these puzzles and then leave to re-up. Cool, got the shortcut. Okay, we just got the final battle now. This one we do want range gear for. Probably doesn't harm to bring the DDS as well though. I think I did this with Buffer and Full Crystal on the main, so definitely a downgrade this time, but I think we should be okay. So far these fights have not been that bad. I think in your head you sometimes overhype things because you're just scared of death on a hardcore. Everything feels more terrifying than it usually would be, whereas usually I'd just be walking in like, yeah, whatever, who cares. Almost there. I think we did it. I'm pretty glad we managed to do that in one try, to be honest. I thought it was looking a bit rough there, definitely ate a lot. Here we are! The final dawn. 55k thieving, 25k fletching and runecrafting each, a 55k lamp which I'm going to slap straight on prayer, and the Arcan Blade. I'm going to have to compare it to the zombie axe actually on Slash. I'm not sure how it holds up against that. But for stab, oh my gosh, we finally got a stab weapon and it's got a nasty spec on it too. Let's get this lamp rubbed. I would like some prayer XP, thank you very much. Ooh, 61. 67 thieving as well and 54 rune crafting. We can make lore runes now, which is actually kind of nice. Gives me another reason to potentially go to Guardians of the Rift. Huge, unbelievable scenes. The Arcan Blade has been acquired. Right, so let's just go previous melee setup. Okay, and so it's worse at Slash. It's worse strength, but it's a tick faster. And that makes a lot of a difference. It's probably better comparing it to the DCIM actually, because the DCIM's the same speed, right? It's -2 strength, +1 prayer, and +3 slash bonus, and then obviously way, way, way better at stab. Yeah, so this is just great. The spec on it as well is 50% increased accuracy and damage. If successful, they take an extra 10 burn damage over 24 seconds, and it only uses 30% of the spec, so you can get 3 of them off. Basically going to replace the DDS, I think. I mean, I don't know, and I've never really used it, so I'm going to have to try it out a bit and see. Very cool, I'm glad we managed to get that one done. Huge quest, all taken care of. Now, I'm not going to lie, before I get moons properly on Smash, I need to sort my Herblore out. I need to get up to at least 65. So I'm gonna have a big celebratory spliff and make myself a plan of how to do that. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, well, as you can see, folks, I have devised quite the long list of things to do, and that still won't even quite get me to 65 Herblore. I'm gonna be doing basically all the diaries for easy and medium, except for Western Provinces, because fuck Chompy Bird Hunting, and Karamja Medium, because fuck getting a gout tuber. And obviously no Wilderness, because fuck Wilderness. Yeah, we've got some quests here too, and these are all the prerequisite quests that I need to do for these diaries. We got a long way to go, folks, and this is gonna take a while, so I need to get cracking. But I'm not just going to start at the top of the list, I am going to start with the Lumbridge and Ardy medium diaries, because they both give teleports to farming patches, and that would be a good thing for me to be doing in the background during all of this. I haven't been doing my farm patches at all, basically, and having the extra Falador and Ardy teleports would definitely make it more attractive to me, so that's where we're going to start. We've already got the requirements for Lumbridge and Draenor. I'm going to knock that out first, and then there's just a couple of quests we need to do for the RD one, Enlightened Journey and Tower of Life. So let's whip around and do this. We don't actually have many steps to do on this, actually. We'll make use of our lovely glory in the house, of course, to get to Draenor. I don't know why this isn't in the Desert Diary. Surely this should be in the Desert Diary. I get the ones that are like swinging across the river or whatever. This is just Alcarid. There we are, that's the medium one all wrapped up. Nice, easy start for us. And of course, it's going on Herblore. Gets us a level actually up to 60, which does mean we can do Master in Mixology. Might be worth checking out. Plenty more on the to-do list before that though. I'm going to move straight onto the RD Diary. This gives us 3 teleports a day to the Falador patch, so once I've got the RD Diary as well, I have no excuse not to do 3 daily farm runs, because that also gives 3 teleports. I should be doing 3 a day, bang on. And if I don't, it's because I suck, and I should just quit the game. There's the Tower of Life unlocked. Just need to make a sword chick down here. Good fight, beast. Okay, time for Enlightened Journey now. Oh, fuck. No, I think I have willow trees. I think I have some willow trees randomly planted. Holy shit. Can you get them before the quest? Oh, pog. No waiting for a willow tree to grow. There's Enlightened Journey all taken care of. Yeah, I may as well just do them all so I never have to come back. Won't take that long using the quest helper plugin to do it for me. I think what I'm gonna do while I wait for these strawberries is go start progging Ghosts Ahoy, because the ectophile is another thing that would make my farm runs nicer. So while I'm on that vibe, I may as well get that done too, and I'm just going to order some food and do it off cam. But I'll catch you all for the end of it, and then we'll come wrap up the rest of this RD Diary as well. There's Ghosts Ahoy all taken care of. Very nice indeed. And my RD Diary is also ready to collect. I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the night is go around all of the easy diaries and just do all the tasks and then not claim any of them until they're all done, and then whip around and claim them all on one go on camera. Because they're not interested in doing diaries, right? Like, I don't need to record this shit, so I can just chill, put some music on Netflix or something, and get all those done, then come back when they are. And that should clear a decent amount off this list, at least. Make it look a bit neater. Already taken a few things off, of course. 2 pints! Get some rewards, please. Thank you very much. I'll also use this lamp. Of course, I'm a Herblore. Love to see it, and now we can teleport to the farming patch as well. So I probably should do a farm run, and now I will be starting my farm runs because I've got no excuse not to. And then after that, it's going to be easy tasks for the rest of the night for me, and farm runs when they're ready. I will be back when I have 6 lamps to redeem. Well folks, it was mad dashing around the past hour or so, but I've actually done them all. I think it took about an hour and a half to do all these easies. It wasn't that bad. We didn't have any quests to do or anything, it was just the actual tasks themselves, and some odd materials and things here and there. But yeah, we can now go around and claim all of them. There's the first lamp and the Mori Legs one. Not much use of these things, but... There's the Karamja Gloves one, gives us a discount in Moral Wreck, very nice. Kandarin Headgear one. There's the Fremennik Sea Boots one. Valley Shield. And there's Desert. Alright, all easy diaries done, except Wilderness and Western Provinces, which is bang on what I want. Time to smack all these on Herblore. It's not going to get me a level even. Yeah, 4.7. So, I think I'm just going to go finish Fairy Tale, because that gives 5k XP. Well, 6 a lamp here, and a bit for the quest itself. And yeah, we're already halfway progress through it, so may as well. There it is, Fairy Tale 2, all finished up, and we can put this lamp on Herblore 2 for a level up to 61. The grind has begun. 4 more levels till we hit the super defense threshold that I am looking for. It's been a good start so far today though. We've got a lot still to do. A lot of quests that I can't really be bothered with tonight. I need to run some laps, to be honest. I'm gonna go run some more laps. I'll see you all for some more quests tomorrow. There's the giant dwarf taken care of. What's up everybody, it's the next day. I have been working hard actually. 5 agility levels. I ran a bunch of laps last night, got myself the Graceful Cape. Probably gonna try and finish the Graceful as an AFK grind during this video. Right now I am working on the prereqs for Land of the Goblins. I've only got a couple of hours to play it before I have some things to do in real life, so I figured I'd just try and whack out these standalone quests at the top for some Herblore XP. On to another slice of ham next. Oh yeah, I also got a Bruma Torch last night. I went to Torch because I basically have like no herb seeds. I mean, I did end up getting some renards from pickpocketing last night, but I didn't have these renards or toad flax. I basically run out of herb seeds. It was all well and good getting my farming teleports online yesterday, but I don't have anything to plant right now. I got these now, but I haven't got to planting them yet because I'm gonna run out. So what's the point? I need more herbs before more seeds before I really start going at that. Yeah, no luck at Todd on the seed front, but I did get the Bruma Torch. Still no pages for the Tome of Fire either though, it's crazy. I never knew there was a crossbone bolts up here. It's kind of cool. I guess you can get trapped in. If not, maybe this is like an instance and you can't leave usually. In a bit, Siggy. There's another slice of ham done. We can move on to the Land of the Goblins now. Feeling vastly underprepared. I mean, losing 10 invent slots is never good, right? Plus, I had all the keys from me before, so there was that. I'm just gonna see how many I can kill and then leave, because you can leave between them apparently. To be fair, I am like high level. These might die pretty quick. Easy work. I wish they made a follow-up to this quest, to be honest. It's one of the coolest stories, and I want to know what happens with Zanik. I want them to get to Ubisk. I want to see the Land of the Goblins in all its glory. Come on, Jagex, deliver. Is Ubisk in there? Something I've never thought about. Is it in the chest? Some sort of pocket dimension? There's the quest done anyway. Somber end, but 8k agility and Herblore, thieving and fishing as well. Very nice indeed. Ugh, I guess it's my arm's big adventure next. It's a bit of an annoying one. Have to get some favour for Tybo One Eye. Shall I just go and get a gout tuber and do it that way? Because I need 60% favour, so I might just see if I can find a gout tuber. Well, we didn't have any luck on the gout tuber. I did stay here for quite a while earlier. It's a fair few hours since the last clip. Yeah, after like the 20th Broodoo victim, I was just done. So I did a bit more agility. And now we're on the quest. My arm's big adventure. Oh, is he gonna find me a gout tuber? Where were you earlier, my arm? Birdie down. There we are. 10k Herblore and 5k farming XP, as well as another herb patch. Should I have the herbs to actually pump into it at some point. Very nice indeed. We've just got one more standalone quest on the list with the Great Brain Robbery. It doesn't directly give us Herblore XP from what I remember, but it's a lamp. Before I get onto that though, I kind of want to send a couple of Hueys and see how it feels, because Huey can drop quite a lot of herb seeds and other cool stuff. So I kind of just want to just have a whack and get a feel for it. Alright, here we go, first Huey kill. It's only better to use the hammers on the tail, isn't it? Get a couple specs in. God, it's been a while since I've done this. Easy peasy. Enough for contribution, at least. Did use a lot of prayer, though. Probably should not use aggressive prayers. I think I'm just going to stay for a few kills, see if we can't get any herb seeds to drop or anything spicy. I also wouldn't mind the key half, because I've got 4 fucking loops. We just need the tooth half. Some sun-kissed bones for the second kill. Raw sharks. Oh, I didn't damage the body enough that time. I did think I was missing a fair bit. Man, nothing but sunfire splinters. I don't know, these drops are kind of shady, I'm not gonna lie. Man, splinters again. I don't think I'm gonna stay here too long, the drops are kind of doo-doo. Well, I am getting sometimes, didn't damage it enough. Just keep hitting zeros on the body. Maybe I should try the boppers on the body, see how it does. Wait, maybe these are actually better here. Maybe I should just put the zombie axe away and stick to the hammers. Ooh, a Renar seed. Just one though. Feel like I could get them quicker at Master Farmers, to be honest. It's a nice little test, but I think we're a bit away. I feel like if we came back with full Blood Moon, we could probably farm the solos, and then you'd get like 20 herb seed drops at a time. That'd be sick. I suppose I could try and send one solo kill. See how long it takes. God, this is going to be bad, innit? Kinda got it though, just to see. Alright, Huey, you going down in about 15 minutes. Actually, the login timer down here is going to be very accurate because I just hopped to find this world, so that's basically the kill timer right there. Alright, that's 1 out of 5. Down 2 monkfish already though. Made mistakes. 2 down. Shit, my drink's fizzing over. That was not good timing. I'm all sticky in Dr. Pepper. This is no sponsor. If it was a sponsor, all it would be a sponsor for is getting it all over yourself. Because every single one in this carton has done that. So fuck whoever delivered them to me. Imagine if this just drops like 20 qualms, that'd be so good. Any herb seed that's not like Harolander or below. Because I've got those, but those are shit. I don't want to farm those. That'll just make my herb grind even longer because I'm using low level shit. As to it, like, Renars we take because prayer pots, even though they're not worth that much XP. Anything above that is just good XP. I mean, Toadflax isn't great, but they're better in the late game, so it's never bad to have them. 5 minutes in, onto the last part of the body. Lost quite a few food to dumb mistakes and chip damage. Body down. Not hitting much here. Maybe I should have brought the Zax, that was pretty good up here from what I remember. Maybe it's worth praying offensively, I'll try Chivalry for a bit. Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to keep Chivalry on, it's going to drain my prayer way too quick. It's just going to have to be a slow kill and not make mistakes to conserve food, he says as he takes a slap for 19. I'm just going to stop talking because every time I talk I'll fuck up. Finally hit Tailface. I'm just going to say spot these, conserve as much food as I can. Although it is such a loss of DPS to wait for it. I might have to try skipping it. I don't think I did that right, nope. Bang, boom. Like 1 tick after it slaps. You have to let the waves exist for a tick before move. That was too early. Oh, I actually stalled myself by stopping. Back on the beast! Get those specs in, boy! Okay, I might be able to leave my prayer on, at least for a little bit. I am fully out of supplies now, so I do need to chill a bit. on, this chip damage is gonna get me if I don't fucking get this kill soon. Come on! Let's go! Probably the worst drop on the table. 21 minutes and 22 seconds. Yeah, we're definitely way away from farming that. I mean, it's not actually a bad drop in terms of, like, that's probably a decent chunk of prayer XP, but that's 4,700 bone. So, about 25, 30k worth of XP. It's not too bad. Would have preferred 20 seed drops, but oh well. Well, I did one at least. At least I did one, I can say I did it. No achievement for it though, for a solo Huey. Interesting. Anyway, I've got the Great Brain Robbery to do. I'm sure that'll be a fun and exciting quest that I'll turn the camera on right before I complete it. Really tough fight there. I'm surprised I managed to get that done in one try, to be honest. There we are. Great Brain Robbery. All dealt with. 5,000 Herblore XP in the bag. Well, that is another one of the standalone quests down. We'll be moving on to diaries next. I think we already have all the requirements for Kanda in, so I'm going to whip round and do these. There we are, that was the last task on Kanda in Diary. Medium. Very nice, up to 62 Herblore. Now the only thing I need to do quest-wise for the Varrock Diary is Soulsbane. There's quite a lot of quests combined for like Mauritania, Fremennik, Corand. A lot of little quests, granted, but still things that I have to plough through. So I'm just doing the ones that have fewer as possible at the minute, so I can chip away at the list and make it look less intimidating. There's a Soulsbane completed. We can now enter the Rift. Shouldn't take too long now for me to spin around and get these. And there's the Varrock Medium Diary all done. Can teleport straight to the GE now, which is our best way to get to a Spirit Tree, so it's not bad. And this armor works on more stuff. Can't remember exactly what, but I feel like there was something, maybe sandstone, that benefited from it that we didn't have the tier high enough for. Maybe we'll end up making use of that at some point. Next up, we have Falador, Core, and Fremennik in Desert. Falador needs rat catchers and Skippy and the Mogers. That is very unattractive. Corand has like 4 different quests attached to it. I haven't put Mauritania in this list actually, have I? It should be in this list because I've got the prereqs for it, so that's another one there. To be honest, I kind of just want to finish my Graceful. I kind of just want to spend the night running laps, which is a weird thing to say, but it's pretty chill at the Colossal Worm Agility course. I'm just stacking up termites, so I don't have to actually pay attention to click to marks of grace or anything. And I'm sick of running around in half a Graceful looking like an absolute pleb, honestly. Or like mixing in fucking camo pants and boots of lightness. I just feel like an idiot. I need to get it done. We're like halfway through the outfit. We need what, like 35, 60 or something? So 130. I've got 24 marks of grace worth of termites in the bank. I'm gonna smash it out. I'll see you guys probably late tomorrow. There's rat catchers taken care of. One of the more annoyingly tedious quests in the game. Gonna move on to Skippy and the Mogers next. And I think I'm just gonna whirl through all of the quests before doing the diaries. Similar to what I did with the easies. It's rather late in the next day because I have become one of the speediest boys on Gillinor. As you can see, with the full Graceful setup completed now, rather than looking like an absolute imbecile all the time, plus all the way up to 68 agility. Did basically all of it at the Colossal Worm. And a little bit at Sears with some Alkin too. And I ended up doing a little bit of the agility pyramid as well to make a bit of cash, cause I was looking broke. But I figured I shouldn't really need to do much more agility training at this stage, because quests should probably get me the rest of the way to 70. I think it was just a little mini quest actually, not an actual quest. I can't remember why we need it. Do I just have to kill one or something? Spawn a Moga and kill it. Okay, well those are the Falador quests done. Like I say though, I'm just gonna do all the quests I think before the diaries. I'm gonna do Spirits of the Aelid next. There's Spirits of the Aelid all done. Gives us a nice little statue to reset at. And a magic level apparently. I am going to move on to the 4 Corrund quests next. There's the Queen of Thieves. The Ascent of Arceus. Tale of the Righteous. And there's the Forsaken Tower all done. We have finished our Caress's Memoirs. Very nice. I think I am actually just going to do a diary or two. I'm not going to be up that much longer tonight, so... okay, so I've just done a few steps for Falador, but unfortunately we can't actually do this one yet because we need fucking willow branches, and I don't have willow branches because I just planted 6 yew trees this morning, so I'm gonna have to plant a willow tree, wait for it to grow, then cut its branches. But I can do the rest of the diary and do one of the other diaries as well. It's not gonna actually get to cash in on this one till the morning. I mean, assuming the tree makes it. I do have a couple more willow seeds if I need them though. Alright, that's the rest of Falador done, just gotta wait for that willow tree to grow. Well, here is the Desert Medium diary finished up at least. The Corrund one looks a bit meatier, so I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. And just chill for an hour or so at Crab, probably. We get 1 teleport a day to Nardo, which is actually pretty useful, and of course a lovely Herblore lamp, 7.5k. We are getting there, certainly getting there. This list is a lot smaller and less scary than it was before. We've just got 6 more quests, 4 more diaries, 3 if you don't really count Falador, because I literally just need some branches, and then these 2 extra ones that I found. Onwards! What's up everyone? It is a brand new day. I've been hard at work as always, lining up some quick completions. Starting off with Olaf's quest here. Boom bada boom. Already got the achievement diary task that was here as well. Killing a brine rat. Gonna finish off between a rock next because I did most of the steps for that earlier. But I've also got 2 diaries to claim. Falador and Corrund are both done. Elise, thank you for the blessing. Finally got a prayer bonus in my ammo slot. And another 7.5k Herblore XP to boot. And there's an upgraded Falador shield. And another lamp. 63 Herblore. There we are. Quest completed. Between a rock. And I think I did already get the achievement diary step in there. So we've only got a couple of them left now actually. Which isn't that bad at all. Actually my first time entering the Waterbirth dungeon on this account. Not heading there for the B ring though. Who needs that one? We've got a steel ring. Pussy life OP. And there's the Fremenixie boots too. Don't think they have a teleport on them yet, do they? They do. I mean, I just used my one for the day, but okay, that's good to know actually. 1 teleport a day to Relica could be handy. There's another 7.5k. And all that is left now, achievement diary wise for the mediums, is Mauritania. So I've got the Mareki quests and the Haunted Mine and Tarn's Lair. I think I'll start with the Mareki ones. There's In Search of the Marek. There's In Aid of the Marek. On to the most scary and frightening place in Swamp Lakes. Time for Trace Death. It is a long time since I've done this quest. We should be fine, but... Oh, I wish I had energy. Oh shit. Maybe I should have looked up the mechanics. I thought we'd be okay. Oh, there's another one getting me! Everything wants a bonk. Just gonna move every attack. Bit annoying having to chase him down, but oh well, at least it was easy enough. Ooh, maze random. Always gotta say yes to those. Oh no, I have no run. 18 nature runes, wow. What a waste of fucking time. I've got a chisel, what are you on about, mate? Why did it tell me to get a chisel? I need a glowing fungus. What happened to my glowing fungus? What? Is that because I tellied for the maze? Oh, no, sure. Never do a maze in the middle of Haunted Mine, folks. I'm gonna have to go and get a fucking new fungus. Wait, there's some here. How do I get them here? Maybe there'll be one in the thing. Maybe I can get one from the minecart still. I'm actually so fucking lost, I'm just gonna tell you. Okay, I honestly lost so much time to that maze because my fucking fungus evaporated. Very annoying quest, man. Finally got here. 600 years later. There's the haunted mine. We've got South Shard. Should get a myth ore while I'm here. Apparently that's a hard task. To be honest, I can't be asked to figure out Tan's lair. I am just gonna go get a Slayer ring and be lazy as fuck. Hang on a minute. I've never actually done this before, but I can buy a ring for 75. Ring bling only costs 150 points nowadays. That's just 2 rings worth. I've already got 75 crafting. I may as well just invest in this and then I can make them whenever I want. Right? Cool. First time I've ever made a Slayer ring. Can you get a task for a Slayer ring? Oh no, you can't do anything with contacting them other than remind what the task is. But there's various teleports. Alright, time for Tarn. See you later, Tarn. 5k Slayer XP for that. There's the medium task done. Tarn's diary acquired. So I think I just use this on this. Yeah, and I imbues it. Very cool. Alright. Should be able to do the rest of the Mauritania diary now. And there's the last diary finished up. We got the Mauritania legs 2 and another lamp. 7.5k. We are very close to our goal. I'm just 12k banked XP away from 65 once I process all this shit that has been building up in the background. But I am going to go ahead and do Kingdom Divided for a fat 20k in lamps. So yeah, just going to go do this now. I mean, it's a long quest, but I don't think there's anything too dangerous here. We'll record the fights on the off chance, but you probably won't see them because they aren't that interesting. And there is a Kingdom Divided. Took a good couple hours, but wasn't difficult in any way in the end. Full access to the Arcane Spellbook. We can do Thralls now. We've got the Book of the Dead. And of course, we get 2 lovely big lamps on Herblore. Not quite putting us to 64 just yet, but if I refresh this tracker now, and I've taken my Toad Flax out as well, because fuck frog legs, we have enough to get there. So, all I need to do now is go pick up some snape grass, like 4 invents, and then, no, like 6 invents, and then do like 3 invents of fungus, buy some Eye of Newts, and we're good to go basically. There we are folks, 65 Herblore has been achieved. Still another 5 levels to go for Soap, but we're not worried about that right now. What we are worried about, or not worried, but happy about, is the fact that we can now clean these canteen, make ourselves super defense potions, and thus make ourselves much better moonlight potions when we next go to moons. Ooh, do I even have white berries? That's a good point. I've got some. Enough for a short amount. Oh, you need 66 to combine them? What an idiot. This whole time I was shooting for 65. But it's 66. 45k to go. Fuck. Maybe I can get it at Mixology. Maybe if I go to Miscellanea and then just take whatever I get to mixology. That might be enough. Or I send some moons anyway, get it from a chest. No, that feels bad. I'll do a herb run. I'll do some things. I will do some things, y'all. So I just spent a while at mixology and got about halfway, about 40% of the way through the level. I've got almost like a decent amount, but I could really do some more blue paste. The mox paste, I don't have like any low level herbs, which is what you use for that. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to come to Moons, just do like 3 runs or whatever, hopefully get some Harrowlanders, and that should help me just finish off this 66. Apparently I got a speedrun achievement there, which is crazy because I thought that last fight took ages. Just kept getting hit and healing it up. I did bring the defender on this run, which I was planning to do once I had the defense boost. So it might have been a bit early to it, but the extra DPS was nice, although I did feel getting hit quite a bit. And there's some beautiful Harrowlanders, just what I was looking for. Oh, they haven't added to my tracker though. I'll go for another run. Yeah, Blue Moon is a bit rough at the minute. I feel like just getting that extra defense boost will be like such a difference maker. It'll allow me to take this defender without getting slapped every time by blood. Nice if we had any actual gear as well, instead of fucking rune plate, but you know, it is what it is. More Harrowlanders! 5 KC. I think I'll take that. It's probably enough to get me the rest of the way to 66 Herblore, at which point I will see you to wrap up this video. Well, I accidentally missed recording the level, but it did not take me that long. An extra hour or so since the last clip, probably. We're done. 66 Herblore, 4 levels away from Cert, but more importantly, we get a big ass boost now on our Moonlight potions in Perilous Moons, which I'm going to be farming the hell out of in the next episode. I think this one's gone long enough though. I've got quite a lot of footage at this point, so I'm probably going to cut it here. We've made a ton of progress, got all of our easy and medium diaries, other than Karamja Medium and Wilderness and Western Provinces that I don't care about. So tons of progress on that front. A bunch of quests done too. We're up to 135 completed out of 173. That means there is 38 quests remaining. Not that many at all, really, when you think about it. The diary's looking very nice and green now as well, along with, of course, our Herblore level itself. Probably going to AFK a bit of attack. I may get some more bolts from Hunter and go camp out Cave Horrors. See if I can get Black Mask to drop while I'm editing this video, because that would be a nice thing to have now that I'm above 58 Slayer, and I can think about making it into a Slayer album and getting on with that grind, as well as Moons. Moons and Slayer, that's what I think is coming up next. You'll get a bonus clip. I was editing the video, but I got a Black Mask. Anyway, if you all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, please. It does help out a ton, and leave a comment down below telling me how much you love YOLO and you would spontaneously combust if it stopped. And hit the subscribe button because you don't want to spontaneously combust by accidentally stopping it for yourself. Until the next time though, look after yourselves. Be lovely to one another. I'll see you on the next one.